This one's gone on with the arm. That's close. That's close. Given. Breaches the defenses of the Sri Lankan captain, and in over number 1, Atupatu has to go for a duck.
Hayley Matthews, the left-handed conqueror, has been picking up that first wicket for...
They'll be hoping for more of the same today. Swing, but well played with a straight bat, with precision through the gap. Hasini gets her first boundary, the first boundary for the Sri Lankans. Isn't it, the balance?
Yeah, she got the length that she wanted and showed that she got her hands through it. Yeah, much like that, but getting on top of it nicely and timing it to the boundary for her first boundary, Hashita.
Once again, through Deandra Dutton in that point position. She ups for the onside this time. Short, just a bit too short from Chanel Henry, allowing Hasini Pereira to free her arms. Have a look at it there. Just a bit too short. No real pace on those deliveries, and Hasini Pereira.
And that's swept beautifully. It will split the field, should run all the way. 4 runs off the last ball, so 6 from it, and after 8, they're 29 for 1.
Continuously on that good length to Sri Lanka. That time slightly fuller, able to get it in that vacant gap. And she picks up another boundary, again sweeping. Hey.
It's great use of the feet. Wonderful chip down to it, up and over, 1 bounce. And a boundary, the first one, I believe, off Karishma Ramarak.
Yeah, wonderful use of the feet. Recognizing the length. Swept, but past Taffy Fletcher, who isn't able to get down to her left to collect it. Hashita like that.
Easy catch, taken by Stefani Taylor, and celebration, jubilation. They've got the wicket of Hasini. A crucial breakthrough on the last ball of the over.
Yeah, shades of her dismissal from that second ODI. Yeah, the perfect length from Hayley Matthews into the pitch. Not too...
Yeah, swept away again, and again she finds the boundary. Harshita. Pressure reverted on Hayley Matthews early in the over, but she feels she's the one who has to break this partnership.
Indeed, aggressive field, but up and over it. Off the bat of Harshita, finding ways to find the boundary and score runs here in St. George's.
Again, advances through the gap, precision. That will get close to the boundary. It rolls in there now. Beautiful, beautiful batting once again from this young left-hander. On the wicket from Munasar, once again through Dutton in that backward point region. She's had a real mixed bag in that position in this series. 1 second it's a brilliant save, the other is through her for 4.
Yeah, boundary. First boundary off for Leah Aline. This one up and over Deandra Dutton at backward point. Harshita really starting to flow.
Variable bounce. Still quite good for batting.
Yeah, nicely worked now. Work to do for Ashmini. But the ball will win the race. So this time, accessing the boundary to the offside, Vishmi.
Hit straight to the fielder. Against the runner play, almost Hayley Matthews in that mid-wicket position. Ram Harak with her first. And the partnership comes to an end, Stacey Ann.
Yeah, they've been searching for wickets. That one just short. I think Ramarak will think that she... Yeah, brilliant from Deandra Dutton. We've spoken at length about her fielding. How it's been a real mixed bag from her, and that occasion sticking out the left hand. and picking up such a big wicket in the context of this game. Hashita.
End of the day, at the end of the day, you'll be happy to see that one poach. She went with
misfield to start there by Janelia Glasgow, and Taylor cannot clean it up. It should have been a dot, has turned into a boundary first ball. Sweeping it, but won't go. No, spin, watch the spin. Always watch the spin. Just came in a bit too early. There wasn't a catch, I think, on offer.
Appeal, and Ashmini Munisar has picked up her first wicket, brought into the 11 today for just this very reason, and she'll be thrilled.
Yeah, of course, when you're always looking to go at the bowling, some risk is involved when you're looking for options that aren't there. That time.
Well, it's nice use of the feet, and it's up and over. A really confident swing of the bat. Boundary, all important for the Sri Lankans here. Should be a simple catch and taken. Alia Aline, some safe hands. And the veteran leggy at home in her own conditions, finally rewarded.
And it's a challenge. Facing the leg spinner, who's thrown it outside or stump. She tries to go against the turn.
That's a beautiful shot. Maybe one of the shots of the day. Kavisha with a monstrous shot into the onside for 4. And good reason, because when you hit the ball with such solid strokes, it's bound.
On the offside. This is the line she wants to bowl. With a deep fine leg, deep backwards square hustle for 2. Could be a run out. It is a run out. Really good work by the substitute fielder, Liliana Grimond. She's excellent and quick across the field.
This is what has not been happening in the earlier part of the game. That was clinical from Grimond. It's the end of a very... That's a beautiful scoop. Really quality stuff from the Sri Lankans. Kavisha, fine, and 4. I actually feel there has to come in, I see. Wow, what a wonderful scoop again. Straight back over the head of a dumbfounded Campbell. Looking to scoop again, and they'll get the single. So 8 from the last, and 217 runs on the board for the Sri Lankan women. This one has gone sky high, has not looked confident, Kiana Joseph, and it's an easy catch in the end. The captain, Chamari Atapatu, taking care of business. Early strike for the Lankans.
Yeah, second time she's fallen to that combination in this series. Kiana Joseph, in the first ODI, she was...
Well, until now, of course, wide ball and a classic boundary through point. 4 runs off the bat of the captain. Well, the edge and wicket, and the Sri Lankans, they stay catching, enjoying conditions here. Got an edge. Let's have another look at this. And in the end, a fairly straightforward catch in the deep.
Yeah, not just delivery.
Well, she saw that one. That's beautifully struck. Straight as a die. It will run all the way. Second boundary for Hayley Matthews. Just has her eye in now. You had a sense this was coming, Hayley Matthews. And the swagger, the body language tells the story. That's 4 more. Not to Hayley Matthews. not there. Dismissed. Into the off for 4 more.
Yes, to that ball. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Pit the gap to perfection. Haley Matthews, and again, she scores on the offside.
Wide once again through the gap. Not quite out the middle. Get close to the boundary. Gets into the boundary for 4, and she's on a roll now. Her 3rd boundary in the last couple overs.
To wide again, another boundary to Matthews. She's now struck every boundary in this West Indies inning. She can't. She goes full and she stays wide. And again, Haley Matthews hits her for another boundary.
Haley Matthews looking at her preeminent best in this knock so far. Strides to a half century. Well played to Haley Matthews. Her first against Sri Lanka.
To go leg side this time, and boy did she get all of that. That sailed 10 meters over the rope. The first 6 of the innings so far. Yeah, the first time today we've seen Haley really look to take on the onside. Went for the arm ball there, just poorly lined once again into the strength. Meat and drink for Haley Matthews. Once again looking to access the offside. Poor fielding there at backward point. That will get into the boundary. Unforced error by the Sri Lankans.
Return catch put down. The Silvers not happy with that effort.
Luxurious, glorious, into the off. What wonderful timing. That ball stayed hit and ran all the way to the boundary.
Staying fit.
Oh dear. Too soft in the end, this dismissal. But finally the breakthrough for Sri Lanka, and Ranawira into the wickets in this 3rd one-day international.
Yeah, partnership of 124 broken by Inoka Ranawira. And
wow, imperious and glorious. Up and over in the off, and it will run away for 4. First ball of the over.
yeah, boundary, and one of few through the leg side off the bat of Haley Matthews.
Driven. It was only a matter of time. The old adage applies. Form is temporary, but class is permanent.
Able to win.
As she picked out the fielder, she has. Similar to her dismissal in the 2nd ODI, she gets to 100 and goes. Picks out that fielder at deep mid-wicket. She could have hit it anywhere, chose to go aerial. And the 4th wicket down now for the West. She's gone high. Has it gone long enough? I think it has. Just cleared the skipper. Landed on the rope. I think that will be signal 6. Let's have a look at this. She got there in the end. Oh, can't quite see where the ball would have landed. If it would have bounced ahead of that boundary rope, then it would be 4. Stacey and Adams. This one's hammered. No one in that vacant backward square position. 4 more.
Yeah, this could be over quickly here with these 2 in the middle. Chanel Henry getting one a touch short of length there from.
Hammered down the ground with pace, mid-off, up in the circle. That's the power of the world boss.
Yeah, that's been put away with disdain from Deandra Dutton. Over-pitched from Malky. Just slapping that one down the ground.
Ends with a wide, down the leg side. That indiscipline that we were speaking about a couple overs ago. Ends it for the Sri Lankans, wins it for the West Indies. They pick up their first win by 6 wickets in the series.